This video is about mass percent. Remember, the chemical formula for a compound tells us the number of atoms of each type that we have in that compound, but it doesn't tell us the mass. We have to get the mass from the periodic table. So let's say the question is, what is the percent by mass of fluorine in calcium fluoride? So first we need to find the total mass of calcium fluoride. So calcium, we have one of those. Fluorine, we have two of those. Calcium, I believe, is 40. Calcium is 40. And fluorine, as long as we're here, is 19. And fluorine is 19. So 1 times 40 is 40, 2 times 19 is 38, for a total of 78 grams per mole of calcium fluoride. So to get the percent by mass of fluorine, I'll take 38 grams of fluorine over 78 grams of CaF2 times 100%. So I do that, and I get 38 38 divided by 78 times 100 is 48.7%. So our formula for mass percent is mass of one element. And I'll put total mass of one element, which would be the atomic mass times number of atoms per molecule or formula unit over total molecular weight of compound times 100%. That equals your mass percent. So let's try another one. What is the percent by mass of hydrogen in ammonium sulfide? Okay, so the first thing you have to remember is, what is ammonium? Ammonium is NH4, and you need to remember that it is NH4 plus, and sulfide is S, and you need to remember that S is 2 minus. So if S is 2 minus and ammonium is plus 1, the 1 would go down here, but that's understood, so I don't write a 1. The 2 goes here, but I need to put it in parentheses. So that is the formula for ammonium sulfide. So you can't forget how to write the names or the chemical formulas for compounds. Okay, so now I want the percent by mass of hydrogen and ammonium sulfide. Well, I need to write the masses of each element. So nitrogen, I have 2 of them. Hydrogen, I have how many? 8, 4 times 2. And sulfur, I have 1. Nitrogen is 14. Hydrogen is 1. And sulfur is 32. So that's 28, 8, and 32. 68 grams. And so the percent by mass of hydrogen is the total mass of hydrogen, which is 8 over 68 times 100%. Which is 11.8%. Okay, let's do one more example. What is the mass of nitrogen? No. Hydrogen in 52 grams of magnesium hydroxide. Let's practice writing that. Magnesium hydroxide. So first you have to remember magnesium, and magnesium is column 2, so it is +2. Hydroxide, you have to remember, is OH, and it's -1. So the 2 goes here, 1 goes there, but that's understood. So that's the formula for magnesium hydroxide. There are a couple ways to do this, and I'm doing it by using percent mass. Ordinarily, I would say you always have to go through moles. I am doing that here, you just don't really see that I'm doing it. It's because I'm using the molar mass, is why it works, but I certainly could go through moles, so I could figure out the moles of magnesium hydroxide, and then from that the moles of hydrogen, and from that the mass of hydrogen. And I may do this problem 2 ways, so you can see that both ways work. But I'm going to do it by using mass percent. So first I'll get the mass percent. So for magnesium hydroxide, I have 1 magnesium, I have 2 oxygens, and I have 2 hydrogens. Magnesium, I do not know magnesium. Magnesium is 24.3. Oxygen is 16, hydrogen is 1. So it's 24.3, and then 16 times 2 is 32. 2 times 1 is 2. 78.3 grams. And so the mass percent of hydrogen is the mass of hydrogen, which is 2, over the total mass, 78.3, times 100%. So 2.55%. So 2.55% of any magnesium hydroxide is hydrogen. So to find out the answer to the question, the percent of hydrogen in 52 grams of magnesium hydroxide is 52 grams times 2.55%, which is 52 grams times 0.0255. So this is, you multiply times your value before you multiply by 100, or I take 5% and divide it by 100. And I get 1.33 grams of hydrogen. Now let me show you the other way to do it. So always start with what you're given, 52 grams magnesium hydroxide. Change to moles. So put 1 mole on top, and the bottom we'll put the molecular weight of magnesium hydroxide, which if we did it right was 78.3 grams magnesium hydroxide. This is 1 mole magnesium hydroxide. Now I need to do a relationship because I need to get to hydrogen. So I'll say in 1 mole of magnesium hydroxide, there are 2 moles of hydrogen. Because I just look at my formula, this 2 tells me I have 2 hydroxides and therefore 2 hydrogens. That gives me moles of hydrogen. Now I need to get 2 grams of hydrogen. So I'll put 1 mole down here, and in 1 mole of hydrogen I have 1 gram of hydrogen. And so if I do this, (52 times 2 over 78 3, and I get 1.33 grams hydrogen. So same problem, just done 2 different ways.